Hello and welcome to another edition of Resources for Life TV at resourcesforlife.com. My name is Greg Johnson, and this is a brief video to show a problem on the web that has many novice computer users quite confused and misled. I'm going to go ahead and go to the download.com website, which is sponsored by cnet, so a very reputable website, and yet even here we're going to see this problem very readily. I'm just going to go to the top 20 download list here and choose the top downloaded program, AVG Antivirus. The experience would be similar with any of these links. And what you see at the top that would not be clear to a beginning user or a first-time visitor to this website, this is actually an advertisement. But most people would be wanting to click here where it says Start Download. You've just, from the main page, as you can see, you're clicking to download something, and then here's the Start Download button. I've actually worked with people on the phone trying to guide them through the steps to download AVG Antivirus, and the very first thing they see and comment about is, oh, should I click on this yellow button? Over on the right-hand side also, Start Download. Well, this is obviously a tactic used by these advertisers to mislead and deceive first-time visitors to this site. In less prominent type down here, further down the page, you'll see Download Now. That's actually the correct link to click on for AVG Antivirus. But because of the page layout, it's a little bit misleading and confusing. So let's go back to the previous page and just click on any of these others. You'll see the same problem exists. Now, this is a really good arrangement for cnet, certainly. They get to have a lot of advertisers on their website, and for the advertiser, it's an excellent opportunity. You know, you can be somebody who doesn't really have a very reputable product, and yet, you know, by having an advertisement on here, you can get a lot of people to download it. Now, one of the problems also with this sort of advertising that you know sort of represents itself as being the download button is that cnet really does not have time to check and evaluate all of these advertisers. This is just random advertising that appears at the top of the page. You'll notice you know, each one of these messages is different. They're just randomly generated. There was a problem recently at the New York Times website where they had sold some advertising space to an advertiser, and you know, the advertisement looked legitimate, but when people went ahead and clicked on it and then followed through with the prompts, they ended up having their computers infected. So anyway, you know, one would hope that cnet would get on top of this and stop allowing advertisers to use clearly deceptive and misleading links like, you know, Download Now, etc. This one's a little bit less suggestive of, you know, it being the actual download button. Download Here, that's a little bit less misleading, but certainly the ones that say, you know, click here to download now, that's misleading. So anyway, if you're somebody who wants to get AVG, basically what you want to do is just click on the AVG link, ignore all of these other misleading, deceptive links, and then go ahead and click next to this green icon, Download Now, and then you'll actually get the program downloading. Now, for some users, they will not get the full version of AVG. They'll get an installer. But presumably it's because I'm on a Mac, I don't know, but it's actually downloading the full version for me, which is quite handy, because if a person doesn't have reliable access to the internet or has some other issues, maybe their computer's infected and they don't want to get online and take the time to download and do an install that way, having it on a memory stick's a good idea. But anyway, that is the conclusion of this video. And I'm going to go ahead and add this video to the page that's dedicated to this topic of misleading advertising in sites like cnet. Take care.